Good morning, Centers for Spiritual Living, Asheville. We invite you to sing with us on this opening tune. We know you know it. 1, 2, 3, 4. We have come together as family. We have come here as we are. We have come with arms wide open. We have gathered here in love. Come on, y'all. Spirit is in this, Spirit is in this place. Spirit is in this, Spirit is in this place. Spirit is in this, Spirit is in this place. Raise the roof with love today. Spirit's in this place. I invite you to stand up for the second verse. Come on, y'all. Clap if you want to, too. We sing in celebration. We affirm with words of prayer. We affirm a life of sacred. We declare that peace is here, right here. Spirit, come on. Spirit is in this, Spirit is in this place. Yeah, come on. Spirit is in this, Spirit is in this place. Spirit is in this, Spirit is in this place. Raise the roof with love today. Spirit's in this place. Break it down. Come on. Here we go. Come on. Spirit is in this. Spirit is in this. I can't hear you. Hey. Spirit is in this. Spirit is in this place. One more time. Spirit is in this. Spirit is in this place. Raise the roof with love today. Spirit's in this place.
Thank you, Amy and musicians. That was just absolutely wonderful, wasn't it, y'all? Let's give them a hand. So good morning and welcome to Center for Spiritual Living Asheville. That's where we are. This rainy place that's kind of a dreary day, but it's nice and warm in here, and so many beautiful people in the room and online. Thank you all for joining us here today. We want to acknowledge anyone that might be here for their first time. This may be the first time that you wandered in the room. Raise your hand. Someone will give you a card. If you could give us your information, and just hang on to that blue card and give it to Reverend Dr. Susie after service, and we'll give you a gift. So welcome, all those of you that are new. If you're new online, put it in the comments. Let us know this is your first time visiting us. So with that, we have some other invitations for us. We want to thank you if you brought your phone today. Feel free to take a picture, post it, take pictures throughout the service. Just make sure that you have your phone off so that it doesn't ring during the service. We would greatly appreciate it. We do have a guest speaker today in a workshop. Kris Ferraro is here. And the magnificent Reverend Dr. Susie will be introducing our fabulous guest speaker in just a little bit. Next Saturday, it's going to be beautiful, sunny, and warm because we're going to have Autumn Spruce Cleanup Day. If you can come and help us beautify this place, get it ready for winter to really hit us hard, we'll be here from 9 until noon. So come on down. If you have any tools you want to bring, feel free to do so. Next Sunday, we have Serenity Sound Bath occurring in the kids' room next door. It's after service. If you have any questions, just feel free to give one of us. Just come up to us and we'll direct you. Now for all the excitement. Reverend Dr. Susie was very busy when she got here planning a wonderful holiday season for us. So on 11/24, Christmas Eve, that's on a Sunday, we will be here. It won't be a regular service day. There's going to be a wonderful guided meditation. There will be music. It'll be a time of reflection. Feel free to come on and join us and get your day started off well. On the evening of Christmas Eve, we will be having a Christmas sing-along with one voice. That's at 6:30. And then for our candlelight service, we're going to be doing We Are One in Peace on Earth. And Reverend Dr. Susie will be leading us through this fun-filled, wonderful evening. When we're done, everyone that can bring some desserts. It's usually a kind of a chocolate night, and we'll partake of that next door. Chocolate days are always good days, right? And on New Year's Day, on 12/31, New Year's Eve, we will be having a burning bowl and white stone ceremony in here. This is a wonderful time to come and really transition from 2023 to 2024. And I took a little sneak peek at Kris's workshop, and I can suggest that if you come to this workshop, it's going to get you well on your way. And with that, before we light the candle, I'm going to invite Reverend Dr. Susie up.
Good morning. It's with a heavy heart this morning that I bring you sad news. And I need to let you know that on Friday, our beloved Kate Wagner had another stroke, and it was far worse than before. And she will not be coming back from this one. She is currently in hospice, and she is in the process of making her transition now. What I ask is that we all be in prayer for peaceful passage for Kate, and that we be in prayer with Tim and his family so that they can navigate their grief with peace and grace and ultimately with healing. And that we must do the same for each other, that we be here to support one another, and that we be here to support Tim. And as I say that, I want to say that please lean into spirit to know perfectly the balance between being supportive to Tim and allowing him the space to do what he needs to do. For me personally, this is a tough one. Kate actually used to attend the church that I founded in Seattle until she moved away. And she told me when I came here, she said, you came to me in a dream, and I knew that you were coming and that you would be here. I just want Kate to know that I will do my utmost to live up to what she saw in me. And all of us will hold her in our hearts forever. And that is immortality. When we were at the ICU on Friday evening, the most glorious sunset happened, and I took a picture of that. This is Kate's sunset. It was beautiful. So just know that we are a community that holds each other up. And so open your hearts and allow Tim and his family to enter there and be comforted.
And with that, we will light the candle. always remembering that this special candle that we light today for Kate, for that light that is within each one of us, that represents that oneness of life that exists throughout all of this globe over all of time.
God is, I am, right here, right now, right here, right now.
And as we come into this very festive time of year, it is all about sharing, togetherness, peace, joy, wonder, love, and sharing. We relish this time of year. We hold it and feel it intensely in our hearts. We reach out in love and charity. We mark this time of year as special, unique. Yet all the while, we forget that these wonderful attributes of togetherness, joy, love, and wonder are the essence of spirit that is here all the time, 24/7, regardless of the month, every day and at every point in time. And we forget that as we are spirit and spirit is us, then all these lovely, wonderful attributes are in, through, and as each one of us all the time. And all we need to do is open to them. And so we celebrate, we claim it in the wondrous, abundant, joyful strength of our bodies. We celebrate it with this abundance of money that we have more than enough to live our life of total fulfillment, which is our birthright. We celebrate our loving and respectful relationships with everyone. And we make it a point to share our unique gifts and talents to make this world a better place for all. And I am so grateful. I am so grateful for CSL Asheville and these teachings. And we go forth in this day, remembering that as we enjoy this festive, special time of year, we have the power to choose to make every day just as special as this holiday season. And I release my loving words into law, knowing they are truth manifested. And together we say, and so it is.
God is. Join us singing. I am right here, right here, right now, right now, right here, right here, right now, right now. God is. God is. I am. I am. Once more. God is. God is. God is. I am. I am. Right here. Right here. Right now. Right now. Right here. Right here. Right now. Right now. God is. God is. I am. Isn't life amazing? I've been through the desert, walked in the ocean, climbed up a mountain, and I've sang in the wind, cried out in the moonlight, and I've drank that potion. I've wished in the fountain, and I have lived in sin, which is just missing the mark. I keep searching for an answer to make me complete, but every time I think that I found it, the ground shifts under my feet. What I know is every moment is a blessing, and every love is like a light, and beauty comes with every sunrise, and living is the purpose, living is the purpose, living is the purpose. Living is the purpose of life. Oh, yeah. Oh. I talk to the goddess, lie in the night. I've danced with the devil, and I've screamed at the storm. I've held hands with the holy, and I've touched the divine. I've plucked every petal, and again I've been born. I keep searching for an answer to make me complete, but every time I think that I found it, the ground shifts under my feet. What I know is every moment is a blessing, right? And every love is all like a light, and beauty comes with every sunrise, and living is the purpose, living is the purpose, living is the purpose. What's my purpose? Living is the purpose of your life. Yeah, yeah, yeah. Whoa. Every kiss is a wonder, and every heart is like a shooting star, and you are perfect in this moment. So live out loud, 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 and just be who you are. You be you, everyone else is taken. Oscar Wilde. All right, here's the part where we lift ourselves up. Be who you are, be who you are. You got to be who you are, 'cause you are a superstar. You are a superstar. Come on! Be who you are, be who you are. You got to be who you are, 'cause you are a superstar. Tell somebody, turn to somebody, tell them you are a superstar. You are a superstar. You are a superstar. Hey, I said be who you are, be who you are. You got to be who you are, 'cause you are a superstar. Be who you are, be who you are. You got to be who you are, 'cause living is the purpose of life. Thank you.
So I don't know Kris Ferraro, and so I asked that I get a bio so I could introduce her. And then when I got the bio, I'm like, wow, why don't I know her? You know, pretty impressive. So I don't want to miss anything, so I'm just going to read this to you. Kris Ferraro, who happens to be a practitioner as well, is an author. She's an energy healer, a speaker, a teacher on practical healing, emotional alchemy, manifestation, and spirituality. Blending ancient with cutting-edge principles and practices, Kris teaches clients and students how to clear past wounds and create a flourishing future. She's been a serious student of metaphysics and energy healing techniques for over 25 years and has had a thriving private coaching practice for the last 15 years. Her books include the #1 Amazon bestseller, Energy, Healing, and Manifesting. Your Difference is Your Strength. So that was a perfect song. Your difference is your strength. It is her love letter to nonconformity. You got me right there. I love nonconformity. A love letter to nonconformity and revolutionary self-acceptance. Let's give a nice Center for Spiritual Living Asheville welcome to Kris Ferraro.
Testing. Hello, hello, hello. You know, it's really funny. These are actually the kind of mics I prefer because I do think of myself as a rock star. And so when I'm holding something in my hand, it's sort of like, oh yeah, I'm owning this now. So thank you so much for having me. I first came here 5 years ago. I was on the Practitioner Council, and we had a practitioner conference here. And I had been hearing about you all for so many years. And when I got here, I just was like, wow, so much love and so much commitment and so much faith and so much resonance with what we're really all here to be, and that is to be fully ourselves. And so I had a book that just came out a couple of months ago called Your Difference is Your Strength. And I had written 2 books previously, one for our humanness and one for our spirit. And my editor said, well, what do you want to write next? And I said, I want to write a book called From Misfit to Trailblazer. And he said, what is that? And I said, I have always felt like I was different from my earliest memories. And what I realized in my evolution is that the flip side of every misfit is to be a trailblazer, because the status quo is never going to advance civilization forward. They can't, because they can't get out of the box. And so the universe, God, spirit, and all of its magnificent wisdom made us all as unique aspects of oneness, so that those of us that think differently, that look differently, that see differently, would be born and come to this place to offer those differences. And that is where the solutions of our modern issues are going to come from, because we know the old ways aren't working. It's never been more obvious. And so as we live in this ever-changing world where every system is crumbling, okay, it is the opportunity to build a new foundation in which everyone gets to stand in their full authority and the full power of who they are and bring what they came here to bring. I am probably not going to be sourced for the solutions of what to do about all the plastics. Not an environmental lawyer, not somebody who does that kind of work. That's not really my thing. But there are some people who are going to get those downloads, and it's going to be really important that they feel safe and empowered enough to share them, to bring those out into the world so we can transform it and build something different, build something life-affirming, bring something that in which true freedom is our real expression. And so I want to share with you a story from when I was a young child. When you're a different kid, everyone knows you're different. From my earliest memories, I knew that I was different, and then later on, there was all kinds of reasons for why that would show up in my life. I was, until high school, a head taller than every kid in my class, including the boys. And I was big in all of the other ways, too, and that including my brilliance. And so that bigness made me stand out. It also made me a target. And so I was bullied from my earliest memories of kindergarten all the way up through high school. And in those experiences, I started to shrink. I started to slouch. I literally started to kind of move in on myself and clam up. And one of the really traumatic experiences for me in grammar school was going to gym class, because often we would go to gym class. The teacher would pick a couple of kids to be team leaders, and then each of those kids would pick one at a time a kid to be on their team. And I was always the last picked. And so I would go through a whole experience when I knew we were going to gym class. I mean, I would feel sick to my stomach. I would think, okay, I know what's going to happen, and I would try to prepare myself for it, but it never got any easier until this one day in third grade. So there were 3 third grade classes, and the 3 third grade teachers decided to do something they hadn't done before. They were going to have a volleyball tournament. And so all 3 classes went to the gym, and they had taken down the partitions, and they had set up 3 full volleyball courts. So they were going to need 6 team leaders. And so I'm sitting there and in the group on the floor with all of the other kids, and the gym teacher says, okay, I need 6 people. And my hand shot up in the air. And I say it shot up in the air because I definitely did not direct it to do that. I looked up at it and thought, what am I doing? And I think maybe out of amusement, he chose me as one of the 6 leaders. And so I got pulled up to the front, and we one at a time started choosing our teams. And I chose all the last picked. I chose the little girl with asthma and the kid with the glasses and the one that came to school with dirty clothes. I knew who my people were. And as I was picking them, they were looking at me like, what are you doing? And I thought, you're not going to be the last picked today. Not on my watch. I'm taking you with me. And so we went onto the court and we started to play. And as we started to play, I sort of transformed instantaneously into some kind of a super coach. And I kept saying, we got this, we got this, we got this. Come on, we can do it. You're doing great. And when they'd miss the ball, I'd say, it's okay. It's just a game. I believe in you. And the craziest thing started to happen. We started to win. Until we were in the final stages, because as teams won and lost, the losing teams were eliminated and they joined the bleachers with the teachers. And in the end, it was down to my team and the counter opposite on the bell curve, the winners, okay? So all the popular kids and the athletic kids, and we all knew them very well, had also simultaneously formed their own team. And so we were going head to head with them. And suddenly my team started to get nervous because these were our bullies, the people we thought were our superiors that we were facing up against. And I said to them, it's okay. We just have to keep doing what we're doing. And so we started to play, and they made a big display of, oh, we're going to go easy on you. I think they were sort of bewildered about how they ended up against us, of all people. We were bewildered why we were there. And so we started to play, and when we actually offered a legitimate competition, well, then the tide turned, and they started to play dirty. They spiked the ball in one of my teammates' face, and then she was eliminated. They started to make fun of us and taunt us as they had done so many times before. And somehow the strength and the resolve in me grew. I said, don't look at them, you look at me. I put a hand on his shoulder as my teammate met my eyes. And I said, I got you. We're all in this together. And in the end, we lost by 1 point. And what I want to say, though, is that we all knew who the real winners were that day. Because as I walked off the court and caught the eye of the teachers and the gym teacher and the other students, everyone was looking at me. Bewildered, confused, but there was something else there. It was respect. And what I somehow knew at 8 years old was how to affirm who I wanted to be and who I knew the people around me could be. Where could that possibly come from? It certainly wasn't reflected in my home. That was a God moment, you all. That was that moment that shot my hand up in the air and said, not this time. I'm not waiting to be chosen. I'm choosing me. And it's so important for each and every one of us to do that, to not wait on the sidelines to be chosen, to not wait around for someone to realize who we are. They're lost in their own stuff. We have to find out who we are and embrace every single aspect of us. Everything that's easy to love and everything that you think is wrong. You are made in the image and the likeness of the One. And you are perfectly and wonderfully made, exactly as you are right now. And sometimes we waste years of our lives trying to fit in when the fact is we already belong. When I think of fitting in, what I see are like people like puzzle pieces, all roughly the size and shape, same size and shape, that are supposed to click into their exact spot, right, to create wholeness. But when I think of belonging, I see an ecosystem. Take the ecosystem of a farm. We've got soil and the minerals that are in the soil. We have seeds. We have water. We have the farmer that's directing all of this. We have the birds and the wind and the surrounding lands. We have the sun and the cycles of the moon. And I have to tell you, the farmer doesn't look like the soil, and the minerals in the soil don't look like the sun, and the sun does not look like the rain. But when each is in its place, being its essential self, being who it came here to be, we produce, we create. Fruits and vegetables are grown when those conditions are exactly as they are. And so don't fit in. Just remember that you belong. To be yourself in a world that is constantly trying to make you something else is the greatest accomplishment. Ralph Waldo Emerson. We have a lot of pressures around us, a lot of messages about who we're supposed to be. They happen in our closest relationships. They happen in the media. They happen in what Ernest Holmes called race consciousness. And yet, each time in my own life where I've come to a fork in the road, where I can do what I feel obligated to do, what I'm being told to do, what I'm being directed to do, versus what I want to do. Each time I've chosen myself, life has gotten a whole lot easier. Miracles have shown up. Synchronicities have increased. It's the way that it works. When we love and accept ourselves exactly as we are, that's the juice of it all. That's where the opportunities that come out of seemingly nowhere. Why? Because each of us is loved unconditionally. And when we're not loving ourselves, we pull ourselves away from God. It's not God that's the problem. We pull ourselves away. And so each time we take a step towards owning who we are, loving ourselves, accepting ourselves, embracing ourselves, some really incredible things can show up. Really incredible things. I have a quote from Hafiz. The beloved said, "My name is not complete without yours. I am made whole by your life. Each soul completes me." Just take a breath. Each of you completes God. And the more that you can lend yourself to seeing yourself through God's eyes, you recognize that everything has converged to bring you forward to exactly where the place that you are. That story about being the last picked, I haven't thought about that probably since the day after it happened, until I started writing the book. And it came through like a movie. A complete download with every detail in high definition from Spirit, housed in my subconscious and opened up to remind me that I was always meant to be the queen of the misfits. That I was always meant to come forward and say, be you. That I was always meant to come to this time and space and say, I'm not apologizing for myself anymore, and neither should you. Listen, y'all, we're a religion of misfits. I thought it was just my community, and then I got onto the practitioner council and started traveling around, and I was like, oh yeah, we're all a bunch of weirdos. That's great. And when I recognized that, I thought, then who better to bring out into the world a better idea? When people are anchored by despair, we get to come in and talk about our own creative abilities, all of the power that we have within here, and show other people how to use it. They already intuitively know. 8-year-old me knew. And something got unleashed that day. And there's a lot of people out there that are just disconnected from their inner selves, from that inner knowledge. And so what I want to say to you all, please stop apologizing for yourself. There's nothing for you to apologize for. We are rightly and divinely made, that we are here to bring to civilization what other people can't, that we have a sacred role, a sacred duty to bring out into this universe what is most needed at this time. And sometimes we get a little shy, right? We're talking to somebody and they're like, well, what kind of church do you go to? That's always a loaded question. And we've also turned into people that have curated our conversations. Oh, well, we don't talk about religion, and we don't talk about politics, and we don't talk about this, and we don't talk about that. We need to talk about all of this stuff. We need to talk about it because it's in those conversations of meeting people where they're at. I find most of the time people meet me where I'm at too. I just have to get it started. And we know how to do that. We know how to hold space for one another. We know how. We do. And so I have a little advice here from none other than Ernest Holmes on maybe something that we can do every day to just remember that. If one would take time once a day at least to let go of all that is not true and lay hold of reality, let go of doubt and distrust, worry, condemnation, and fear, and lay hold of life and in its expression of beauty, truth, and wholeness, their mental congestion would be healed. Keep the mind and body open to the reception of truth. So let's pray. And so I begin with just gratitude for this incredible community, for all of the teachers that have come before us that we stand on their shoulders, for all of this incredible, mystical, metaphysical, connected energy that each and every one of us found our way to this, where we got to remember that God is all there is. That God is all-knowing and all-powerful and everywhere present within the things it's easy to see and within places where it's hard. There is no duality. There is only oneness, and that oneness is here, and that oneness is carrying us forward. And so what I know on behalf of each and every one of us is that the majesty of the one is living, moving, and breathing through each and every one of us, just getting rid of the old messages and the old ideas and letting our true essential selves perk up and move forward and to have greater and greater life. What I'm knowing for each and every one of us is that we are walking with our heads held high, with our shoulders back, strutting our stuff, because we have a seat at the table and we have something valuable to share. And so what I know is that the power and the presence of the one is moving through us. It is clearing any debris. It is making the road straight, and that we are moving forward with love and with power, and we are bringing that out to every person we encounter and every circumstance that we find ourselves in. God's love is here. within me and within us all. And I know we are embracing that more deeply than ever before. So with enormous gratitude for answered prayer in all of its forms, in the ways that we predict and the ways that we don't, for all of the support that surrounds us, for all of the love that created unique me, unique you. There's nothing else here to figure out. Everything that could ever need to be figured out has already been figured out. And so I move into that place of surrender. I move into that place of letting go. I move into the place of yes. And I surrender it all over, letting it go and letting it all be so. And please join with me by saying, and so it is. Amen.
Wow. Thank you so much. That was incredible. As you know, I like to write raps based on talk, so I'll give you one at the end of this tune. Hey! Everybody needs to feel seen, to feel real. Everybody needs a little love to heal. And everybody's seen a little pain and strife. And everybody's going through life. Hey, 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 sometimes all I need is for a witness. Can I get a witness? Let me hear you say, yeah. Sometimes all I need is for a witness. Can I get a witness? Hey, 'cause everything is gonna be fine in the end. If it's not fine, then it's not the end. And everything is gonna be good in the end. See, by the end of this song, you'll be happy, my friend, because I will be your witness. Let me be your witness. Oh, I will be your witness. Let me be your witness. Oh, yeah, show me all your ups and downs. Show me lost, show me found. Show me happy, show me sad. Show me out your mind mad. Show me you're crazy, show me you're crazy, yeah. But sometimes all we need is for a witness. Can I get a witness? Yeah, sometimes all I need is for a witness. Can I get a witness? All right, keep it going. You may be a different kid, you may be a misfit, tall, big, you may have tried to keep your brilliance hid, last picked for the team, you may be afraid to dream. We're here to tell you that you're stronger than you seem. Oh, how life may not seem fair, you may think that no one cares, but you will feel the power of God the moment that your hands up in the air. We're not here to fit in, we're not here to puzzle to begin. We are our essential self is an ecosystem, a beautiful, be free, be free. You will do incredible things because you are loved unconditionally. I see you as king and queen of the misfits. That's right, you are seen, you are celebrated and creative. Don't apologize for anything. Yeah, 'cause I will be your witness. Let me be your witness. Tell someone, I see you. I see you. I see you. I see your brilliance. I want you to clap with me. Come on. I will be your witness. Let me be your witness. I want Andy to play something for us. Do you feel that bass guitar? Come on. I get a witness. Hey, sometimes all I need is to be seen. I see you, I see you, I see you. Yeah. See, 'cause everybody needs to feel seen, to feel real. And everybody needs a little love to heal. And everybody's seen a little pain and strife. And everybody's going through life.
You know what? I think we should give a little more love to Kris. Thank you. And a little more love for all these crazy folks over here. And I'm supposed to be doing something. Oh, yeah. Oh, yeah. This is the board's favorite refrain. Get the money. Gotta get the money. All right, so this is really the opportunity that we have to know that we live in an abundant universe with a generous God. And so I would ask our prosperity acceptors to please come forward. And I am grateful that we receive things in the mail. I appreciate that. And also, I would ask all of you who are placing something in the basket, and if you're not placing something in the basket, at least wave your hand over it in blessing to be part of that divine circulation. Those of you who are putting something in there, please hold your gift to your heart and infuse that gift with all of the qualities of spirit that most resonate with your soul. It might be love. It might be authenticity. It might be chutzpah. It might be harmony or peace, presence. Whatever that quality of spirit is for you, infuse your gift with it and know that it will be multiplied as your gift travels on to bless others. And so we just take that opportunity and we give with generosity and gratitude for the ability to be part of this spiritual community, not only supporting one another, but supporting the greater community and the world. And so it is.
Rich, so rich, so rich, so rich, so rich, so rich we are. So rich, so rich, so rich, so rich, so rich, so rich we are. So rich. Join us singing Drippin' in Joy. Drippin' in joy, drippin' in peace, drippin' in love. We have everything we need. Drippin' in joy, drippin' in peace, drippin' in love. We have everything we need, you see, 'cause we are so rich. Sing it with us. So rich, so rich, so rich, so rich, so rich, so rich we are. So rich, so rich, so rich, so rich, so rich, so rich we are. So rich. Drippin' in joy, drippin' in joy, drippin' in peace, drippin' in love. We have everything we need. Drippin' in joy, drippin' in peace, drippin' in love. We have everything we need, you see, 'cause we are so rich.
And so let's know that indeed we are so rich because we are abundantly blessed by abundance of every nature, Money is simply love in action. And there are so many other qualities of abundance that we are dripping in. And so we know that indeed we are blessed. And because we are blessed, we become the blessing. And for this realization of the truth of who we are and our willingness to be that truth in all that we are, think, say, and do, I am eternally grateful. And together we say, and so it is. Amen. Thank you. So once again, for anybody who may have come in a little bit late, any other first-time guests that didn't? Here we go. We've got some first-time guests over here. Thank you for being here. Welcome, welcome, welcome. Yeah. We ask that you fill out that welcome card so we can get to know each other just a little bit. We promise not to send you everything we know. We're just going to keep you informed of things you might be interested in. And if you'll bring that blue card out into the foyer and give it either to me or the greeter who is out there, they have another little gift for you. So we appreciate, once again, you being here. Also, guess what Sunday it is? Birthday Sunday. So who's having a birthday this month of December besides who? Come on up here. We're going to sing to you. Or you can sing to yourself since you're one of the singers. So, anybody else December birthdays? Wow, you got the whole month to yourself. Okay, gotcha. So let's wish her a happy birthday. You ready?
Happy birthday to you. Happy birthday to you. Happy birthday, happy birthday, happy birthday to you.
Yeah. There you go. Cool. Also, we have a new tradition here that we are blessing the kids, whether we have actual kids here, and we do. Right there they are. Come on up. And we know that there's a wonderful kid inside of every one of you, and there are kids all over the planet. So we're going to bless all the kids, right? And we know that when we do that, we attract more kids to ourselves, which is a good thing because guess what? I happen to believe that kids are our wisdom keepers. So let's bless them. You ready? All right. We love you. We bless you. And we know you are perfect. Yay. And I would like to welcome our practitioners forward, please. Practitioners are folks who have studied for a number of years to become proficient at affirmative prayer or spiritual mind treatment. And they are here in service to this community. They'll be here at the front for what we call a 1-minute miracle, because knowing the truth only takes a moment. And so come on up if you so choose, or you can make private appointments with them as well. Let's thank them for their service. And I would ask that we, at the end of the service, move our way out into the foyer and off into the social hall so that there's a little bit of quiet for them to do what it is that they do. We appreciate that. And by the way, please be here for the Christmas Eve candle lighting service, because you will see the practitioners prominently part of that service in a big way. So please join us for that and bring your friends and family. Let's see, I'm supposed to do something else now. Oh, yeah. I'm supposed to give us the good word. Well, you gave us a good word. You gave us a good word and song. Let's just take a moment to remind ourselves to be who we have come here to be. Be you, and be it boldly. Be it all the way through. All in. Let the world know who you are. Give the world the gift that you are. and know that the goodness that you give out will come right back to you magnified, and you'll be even more of who you truly are. And for this, we are all blessed, and together we say, and so it is. Amen. And so let's do our December affirmation together. Love and joy within me overflow to light my way and illuminate a path for others.
I invite you to stand for our closing song. 1, 2, 3, 4. Oh, let me love in a holy, holy way. Let me love in a holy, holy way. Oh, let me love in a holy, holy way. Let me love in a holy, holy way. Oh, let me love in a holy, holy way. Oh, let me love in a holy, holy way. Oh, let me love in a holy, holy way. Oh, let me love in a holy, holy way. Oh, let me serve in a holy, holy way.